and welcome to this very short, simple session on a little release exercise you can do for your pelvic floor muscles, which can also help tightness in that lower back area as well. So you need a Pilates ball, an inflatable Pilates ball like this, nice and squidgy. Okay, first of all, we're just going to sit with our legs outstretched, okay? And I just want you to just take some awareness to how this feels for you. How do you feel in your lower back when you're sitting like this? How do you feel in the back of your legs? Are your knees flat, or do you feel this big gap between the knees and the mat? How long do you think you could sit here comfortably? Maybe not very long. Okay, so now we're going to take the Pilates ball and we're going to pop it under the perineum. So the sort of gusset area, I guess. Okay, so don't worry, the ball, they're very strong, these balls, okay? I want you to try and just let go, so not a perfect posture at all. You want to get into a real heavy position. Just let go of the belly, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just send that message of soften to the muscles around the pelvic floor. And again, inhale and exhale, send that word soften or melt or relax to the pelvic floor muscles. Choose a word that helps you soften your pelvic floor. Let's do it again. So we take a deep breath in. Exhale, say that word, melt, or whichever word you choose, to the pelvic floor muscles. Let's do that for a few more breaths in your own time. And again, inhale. Exhale, sending that word melt to the pelvic floor. And again, inhale. And exhale, sending that word soften or relax to the pelvic floor muscles, to the muscles on the ball. And again, inhale. And exhale, send that word melt to the pelvic floor muscles. Now you could hang out here a bit longer. If you feel there's still tension in that whole area around the pelvic floor, hang out here for longer. But if not, just come off your ball now, sit back on your mat and observe any differences. Does it feel different? Perhaps it feels a bit squidgier through the sit bones, or maybe your bum feels a bit flatter, or perhaps even your hamstrings, your knees feel a bit flatter towards the mat. So we've just helped to release tension in that pelvic floor area, and that's a really nice thing to do at the beginning and the end of the day. You can do it when you're watching TV. It can make such a difference, because when the pelvic floor muscles are able to let go and release, then they are actually going to function better when they need to work. So I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for joining me.